Donald Trump, the first thing that he did was talk about immigration in a way that was markedly different from how Jeb Bush talked about immigration, markedly different from the thesis that a lot of people in that, kind of respectability-seeking moment have. And I don't say that derisively. The big thing that he did, was it his specific policy prescriptions about building the wall and what have you? I don't think it was exactly that. It was rather directional. Jeb Bush gave people a sense, fairly or otherwise, that he cherished immigrants. He was married to an immigrant and he valued them. He saw them as really so central to the American story. Whereas a multi-generational, blue-collar, working-class American, maybe his life has been a little bit chaotic at the edges. You're not the hero of this story. And I think that Donald Trump made an argument. He did something that was so shattering, but it was basically a directional argument that we decide that we're going to put Americans first. And it's something that, you could plainly see in the politics of the right, for the previous decade and a half. So anti-immigrant and anti-immigration sentiment, restrictionist sentiment in various guises had been a really powerful current in Republican politics. And there were every now and again, there was a flash in the pan. There was someone who would run on this, but, would never penetrate, would never break through. And Trump is someone who was able to really capitalize on it. And again, I don't actually think it was necessarily about the policy specifics, but it was, I am listening to you. I am listening to you, and this immigration issue is a synecdoche for a ton of other issues where there are people who are not listening to you. They are not respecting you. They are not taking your concerns here seriously. And I will. And I think that was hugely powerful. And of course, it applied in a bunch of other domains too, with regard to trade, with regard to China and the threat that it poses, the idea of an elite that is selling out our country. Those themes were there. It was visible, and Obama was the one who capitalized on them in 2012, ambivalently. So that was, to me, what was so fascinating about that moment.
By going after Romney's corporate rating and
outsourcing. Exactly.
Right. No, there was some sort of proto-Trumpism in the way that Obama ran against Romney as sort of an embodiment of borderless, anti-patriotic capitalism.
The Obama-Trump voters didn't change. It's the coalitions that changed around them.